This week on Full Circle Florida, the state's new election law put on hold, a federal judge calling it Florida's latest assault on the right to vote. So where does it all go from here? Plus the new developments on the state's new immigration law. Our Tallahassee reporter Forrest Saunders tracking it all. Using artificial intelligence to recover from hurricanes, Michael Paluska with a new Full Circle special report, how AI is being used after disasters. And the summer of violence, mass shootings on the 4th of July in cities across the country, including a 7-year-old boy shot in Tampa. Why these crimes are happening and what cities are doing to try to fight the increase. Welcome to Full Circle Florida, everyone. The judge called it Florida's latest assault on the right to vote. And then that same federal judge temporarily blocked Florida's new election law just 4 days after the law took effect. So what's the problem? Well, it depends on who you ask. Tallahassee reporter Forrest Saunders with where this goes next.
Federal Judge Mark Walker didn't hold back in an injunction order Monday, calling the new election law, quote, Florida's latest assault on the right to vote. In the 58-page order, Judge Walker paused portions of the new law prohibiting non-U.S. citizens from collecting or handling voter registration applications. Also, a provision making it a felony for registration groups to keep a voter's personal info. The judge didn't accept the state's reasoning for the changes and found them vague, writing, quote, the free state of Florida is simply not free to exceed the bounds of the United States Constitution.
So we're moving along cautiously. For us, it's very important that our community can continue to get registered.
The Hispanic Federation is among the registration groups that brought the legal challenge, now breathing a little easier. Their operation relies on non-U.S. citizen volunteers and staff to reach and register minority voters. Without the injunction, the group could have faced a $50,000 violation per infraction.
For us, that represents, weeks of work from canvassers. That means that we can potentially lose thousands of voter registrations because we have to pay the fine and not be able to send canvassers out to register our community to vote.
But the order is far from a final word. It's just a temporary hold until the larger legal dispute is resolved, which plaintiffs' attorneys say they're prepping for.
I mean, we're hopeful, but we are a team that worries for the best. Nothing is a sure thing, and we know that we have to build an incredible record.
The governor's office has yet to comment on the injunction, but Republicans who backed the law previously said it was always about further bolstering election integrity.
This is a bill that's about efficiency. It's about protecting the Florida voter and making sure that we continue to have successful elections.
The state is expected to appeal, and legal experts say if that happens, the higher circuit court could quickly reverse things, putting plaintiffs back to square one.
I think there's definitely a real probability that it goes up on appeal quickly and the appellate court reverses. I don't think that's the most likely scenario, but it's certainly a real one.
What happens next will be up to the courts as this latest legal battle over Florida law continues to move through the justice system.
And Forrest is joining us right now. So Forrest, what's the actual likelihood that this election law will be struck down or that it never goes into effect? Is this another case that bubbles up to the Supreme Court, or does the legal road really reach that far?
It potentially could. I mean, Governor DeSantis in the past has shown that he has no problem with taking a case all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. We're thinking about the data privacy bills that he passed in the previous legislative sessions. So it's always a possibility that we go that far. But right now, this case has not actually been appealed, or this order hasn't been appealed and taken to the Circuit Court of Appeals out in Atlanta. So we're waiting to see if the governor's office is going to formally appeal. They are expected to. And remember, this is just those provisions that we mentioned in the story with regards to the third-party voter registration, as well as the information, the personal information of voters. That's what this would apply to. There is always a chance that the broader law could be disputed at another time. We could see another legal filing in the future. And yeah, it could go through the Court of Appeals and all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. It just really depends on the appetite of the governor's administration.
All right. Meanwhile, another new Florida law under the microscope, the new immigration law hitting the state's construction and agricultural industries this week. Civil groups announcing their intent to sue. Where does that stand?
Yeah, we're waiting for the complaint on that one. So we don't have the specifics of what the legal argument is going to be here, but we do have the broad strokes. We know that they consider this policy to be overly broad and very punitive against immigrants. They are calling it anti-immigrant. You got to remember, this policy has a whole bunch of provisions. It cracks down on people who are knowingly hiring and transporting undocumented in the state. It refunds that really controversial migrant relocation program. And it also has those strict E-Verify rules for businesses of 25 or more employees. And so there are a lot of concerns that maybe the state is overstepping its authority in regards to immigration, and we expect that maybe that will be a part of the complaint. We also think that they're going to potentially say that this is just an unfair policy, that it violates some of the constitutional rights of those that it targets.
I got about 30 seconds left. I also know that you've got some developments on the abortion law front as well. What happened this week with that?
Well, we're finding out that we are going to get oral arguments. We didn't know if that was going to happen. So the Florida Supreme Court is going to hear from those group of women's health care facilities as well as the state on whether or not the state constitution has privacy protections that protect late-term abortion access. And if they uphold the 15-week ban that's currently in place, the Florida Supreme Court would trigger the 6-week ban to come into effect 6 or so weeks after that decision. So we're going to have to wait and see on that, but we are getting oral arguments. That's going to happen in September.
Forrest Saunders covering everything all at once in Tallahassee. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Next on Full Circle Florida, the cruel summer on the streets of America. What may be contributing to the sudden rise in gun violence?